Aaron Pryor, probably one of the finest gentlemen I ever met in boxing. What a classy guy.
Why do you say so?
I mean, I got to meet him, and I was a young fighter back then. I'll tell you, the tale of two fighters. I got to meet him back then, and he was so nice and respectful to me. I was a young kid. I might have had 2 or 3 pro fights at the time. And he took time to sit there and talk to me for about a half hour, 45. We just chatted about boxing, and he was just a very nice, respectful guy. About an hour later, I saw him at the very same party. He walked by me, "Hey, Bobby, you having a good time?" I mean, to me, that was nice. Versus the other side, where I'm in a dance place called Faces, which was a nice discotheque downtown Chicago, and Marvin Hagler was in there, and I went to try to talk to him. He said, "Hey, kid, don't bother me. Leave me alone. I'm with these girls. I don't got time to talk to you." And I told him, "Hey, F you, Marvin. Go F yourself." And
wow, I got that heated.
Yeah, I mean, just ignorant person. So to me, it's like, not that Alexis Arguello didn't have to talk to me. He didn't owe me. I mean, I'm not an Olympian.
Was it Alexis or Aaron Pryor?
It was Alexis Arguello.
Oh, okay, Alexis. Okay.
And so it was just, I mean, to me, I never forgot that. And when I met Aaron Jr. at the boxing writers dinner a couple years back, I told him that story because I was so touched. But that never ever left me. What a classy guy he was. I mean, forever it's etched in my memory as a young fighter how this champion took time out to talk to me and give me that, kind of that push.
Yeah.
We're here. Think about it. I mean, you might go in a neighborhood on a given neighborhood. You might have how many carpenters, taxi cab drivers, waitresses, waiters, maybe a doctor, whatever. How many boxers come in are in the same room at the same time at any given place? We're a small fraternity. So for him to take that time to speak to me as a young fighter will forever, it'll never leave my mind. But what Marvin Hagler did was nice. That's why, to me, it costs nothing to be nice.
Smiles are free.
Nothing to be nice. And you know what, to me, it's the legacy you leave and the reputation you leave. And at that given moment, Marvin could have made a fan out of me for the rest of my life. And not that he needs Bobby hits, but to me that was the one moment where he had a chance to make a difference in a young fighter's career. I got to tell you, Tommy Hearns was a great guy that way. Dennis Andres was a great guy that way. I never really met a fighter outside of Marvin Hagler that wasn't a very nice, he wasn't too nice.
So did an altercation happen there? Or
no, I mean, I told him, let's go outside. I mean, I was really like, yeah, I told him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, it was crazy.
Did he accept or decline?
No, he's just like, leave me alone. Just like, he's with some girls. I got these 5 girls. What do you want to do? You got 1 girl. I got 5. I had 5 girls with me.
Was he with the bodyguards or was this?
No, he was just by himself with some girl in there.
Okay. Was this before the Leonard fight or was he still champion?
Yeah, he was champion back then. Yeah, it was
Okay.
before the Leonard fight. Yeah.
Oh, so this.
Yeah.
Wowzers.
Yeah.
So that was your altercation with Marvin Hagler.
Yeah.
And he declined to go outside with you.
And I wasn't a real big heavyweight back then. I was only about 210 pounds, so it would have been pretty even.
He probably carries like what, 175, 180.
I don't know.
That would be a good fight. You need to promote that fight.
No, come on.
Yeah, Marvin. He probably.
It's just a moment in time. That's all. Just a moment in time.
Have you ever had?
But I respect him as a fighter. I liked his demeanor. But just and I guess maybe it was that edge that got him to where he was at. That edge. But I don't know. To me, as an athlete,
okay, was the chick he was with? Was it worth it?
I mean, she was. My chicks were hotter.
Okay.
I had hotter chicks with me.
Okay.
For hands down.
Okay, so she wasn't worth fighting over, it was like.
Well, it wasn't. It was just about him. Here, I guess it's my fault because I shouldn't expect him to talk to me. So what I'm saying, but to me, I think about myself. If I was a champion of the world, I would want to embrace every person that I possibly could to just give them that little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I don't know. But I guess that edge is what made him what he was. So I can't really fault the guy for being that. I guess he was really a surly guy. I guess, you know what I mean.
How do you think you would have stood up against him in an alley brawl against Marvin Hagler?
I'd have been okay with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been okay with them.
You think you hung with the Marvelous one?
Absolutely, in the alley, no doubt in my mind.